discussing about service-oriented programming. Before that, we need to understand the difference between traditional and service-oriented. Once we are done with that, we are through. So let's discuss on that. Then we'll jump to service-oriented architecture, and then we will jump to microservices. And microservices is tightly coupled with ODC platform, which nowadays we are working on, right? So let's discuss on that step by step. ठीक है? सबसे पहले initially when the IT world has started and things are moving ahead, people are moving towards internet. What was happening? Let's take an example. You need to jump into Gmail. What you will do? You will open your browser, write www.gmail.com. When you click on enter, request goes to the server. Server creates the page and returns back the page. So I just want to tell you कि ये है this is browser and this is server. When you have written www.gmail.com, you clicked on enter button, request goes to the server, server creates the page, and in response it gives the page to the browser. Now the problem with this approach is slow, because while server is creating the page, that time the server browser is waiting. It is in a non-responding state, right? Now service, or when server is creating page, it is not giving any service, but in this case it is giving service via API. So आपको पता है API is very new word. Prior to that it was called as, कोई पता है? Ajax. नहीं, Ajax is something. It was called as web service. People used to say, okay, create a web service. It is nothing but an API. So create a web service, a service given to the web. Then comes microservices. Now, server is giving service to the browser, that's fine. But let's say there are hundreds and thousands of APIs which is being called by the browser. Okay. Now, in order to consume, let's say you have around 100 APIs, 100 services. Now, browser has to call single service. What he has to do? He has to travel all the services, find out a particular API or service, whatever you say, find out that API and use it. Let's say your API is at 100th position, so he has to travel every other API. Microservices said, divide this API into multiple parts. मतलब आपने एक major API बना ली, उसके अंदर बहुत सारी APIs बन गई. फिर एक major API, let's say we are creating student management system. In that we have 5 APIs for student part, 5 APIs for library, 10 APIs for bus management, all these things. Now if server wants some detail on library, it will call this part. Let's say this is for library, this is for student. So it will first call this part, and this part knows that okay, these 5 out of 5 he needs to figure out which API to be called, right? तो अब हमें 100 की 100 API नहीं करनी पड़ी, सिर्फ 5 सर्विस करनी पड़ी. तो सर्विसेज का कंसेप्ट यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ और माइक्रो सर्विस पे अभी तक एंड हुआ है. अब ये माइक्रो सर्विस का जो कंसेप्ट है ये O11 में इम्प्लीमेंटेड नहीं था. इट इज नॉट बीन इम्प्लीमेंटेड O11. हम इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं. वी कैन क्रिएट आवर ओन माइक्रो सर्विसेज यूजिंग सर्विस एक्शंस, बट in ODC is introduced because they want to introduce microservice concepts. And nowadays we are facing problem that we are not able to directly access the table because OutSystem said everything is service, everything is worked on a service. If you want to access one particular table, you have to call the API and get the data. अब ODC और easy हो गया है, but हम उसको complicated सोच रहे हैं because पहले हमें माइक्रो सर्विस खुद मैनेज करनी पड़ती थी. आउट सिस्टम खुद कर रहा है. अब हमें सिर्फ इतना करना है, हमें वो सर्विस ढूंढनी है. If we want to insert data in the user table, we just have to figure out the API who is responsible to insert data inside the database.